Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, and telling your friends about what we do right here on Gusto TV. Yeah, we love you. We appreciate every one of you. Lala, what are you saying?
Pause.
Okay.
Play.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, we're back again on Gusto Reactions. Yes. Give them get tea. If I was there now, would have done that. Get tea.
You know, if I'm a professional dancer, we're an upcoming dancer.
Anyways, let's go straight down to business. Peruzzi, Rum Boogie is dropping very soon.
Yeah.
Now, some things I noticed, and that's why I dragged you here.
Yeah.
Are you a Peruzzi fan, first and foremost?
Well, I would like to say yes, I'm a fan of.
You would like to say?
Yeah,
that's like not being affirmative.
And not being affirmative because, well, early on in his career, I was a bit dismissive of Peruzzi.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's why sometimes when we talk Peruzzi, I don't want to overdo myself, because make person go drag me on social media. Okay. Because was it back 2011 or 12? I think when he was still on the come up then.
TC Peruzzi.
Yeah, TC Peruzzi. He submitted his song and I kind of like, well, as I would say the song was not good enough.
What year was that?
I think 2011.
2011.
You know that period where you had to review
OG in the game. So that when it starts, they say, "Oh, I'm a young boy in this game." You make una know. 2011.
So we had to what's it called? Usually a lot of artists would reach out and say, "Oh, I want to get my song on this, on this, and this," and they would listen. I mean, the competition then was so high that a lot of artists then didn't make the website. So that's one of the reasons why. Back in there, I mean, if I still go to my DM right now and I check with Peruzzi, I still see I say when I said, "Oh, the song is so bad," that was 2012. But the guy has come a long way now, so you have to give it to him. He's one of the top songwriters right now. He's worked on his craft.
Definitely,
a good singer as well. So yeah, I would like to say I'm a fan of him right now.
Okay, so is the album something that you're excited about?
Yes, I'm excited about the album. In simpler terms. Maybe I just drop this thing. Why they make them know hold them again? Like I'm really looking forward to it because yes, Peruzzi, he's created a sort of anticipation around that album since last year. I mean, I thought it was going to be alongside maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the video. It looked like whatever strategy I thought they were going for was not what they were going for. So now they have time to concentrate on Peruzzi, and it's a good time for him to drop the album. Okay,
he was seen in the studio some days back with the very legendary Don Jazzy.
Yeah.
And after a while, we saw a video, trying to do like road to the album, and then we had a new face, a new name to the roster of artists that will be on the album. Don Jazzy is said to be on Rum and Boogie. Now, if I may ask you, Lala, in what capacity do you think Don Jazzy will be? On the album as a producer or as a featured artist?
Well, in my heart of hearts, I don't even think Don Jazzy will have any sort of credit on the album.
Okay.
The reason why is I've seen this is like the third time I'm going to see an artist head over to Maven Studios to play the album to Don Jazzy. This is the second time from the DMW camp. The video did the same.
Yeah.
He went to DMW, played out his tracks to Don Jazzy and things like that. So Peruzzi is just following in the footsteps. And some other artists have actually gone to Don Jazzy, play them, so maybe to get the thoughts about his thought.
But the video says otherwise, though.
Okay.
The video has Tiwa Savage, Don Jazzy, Patoranking, and a couple of other guys like on the more like the feature. Bam, Fino, Tiwa Savage, Don Jazzy, Patoranking, all of those things.
Maybe there's a skit for influencer Don Jazzy there. But I don't know if Don Jazzy is back producing. We haven't heard Don Jazzy producing in a while. And he said long time ago that he wants to stop singing. Although B-Ray tried to bring him back, but because it's an old song, he had to appear on that video with B-Ray.
Yeah.
Not really old song, but I mean the song was recorded a long time ago.
Yeah.
He had to appear on the song. I mean, he was a featured artist there, and that was the last time we've heard of Don Jazzy on the track featuring. So yeah, I don't think anyone wants to really feature Don Jazzy on the track. I think they want his production. And has he now produced for Peruzzi? Has he gone ahead to not produce his local talents under Maven and produce for Peruzzi?
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard to believe. I know the video says Don Jazzy this, and we see Don Jazzy there and everything. But until I see it and I see track list, I say, oh, but they say it's produced by Don Jazzy. I'm not going to believe any of it. All I see is just going to an OG to find out the thoughts about the album.
Okay, do you think Peruzzi actually went to Don Jazzy on this album P because of his production skills or his influencing skills?
Influencing. Don Jazzy is a top influencer right now.
And how well do you think Don Jazzy's influencing skill will push this album?
Well, we're not even talking just Don Jazzy. A lot of things, like the other day someone was saying the cosign you get is actually better than label support and things like that. Like if you get a lot of top people actually say, oh, this album is good, and that means they're telling their fan base, go and check it out. And if you're able to get a Don Jazzy, get a Davido, get all these other top guys to say, oh, my this album is going to be a dope thing this year. Of course, their fans will go and check it out. Even random people will be like, oh, what is this thing that Don Jazzy is hyping or this other guy is hyping? So yeah, it's a good strategy, but like I said, the cosign is very important for Peruzzi. He needs more of that. So if Don Jazzy can cosign him, Davido that one standards, Mayokun, those ones are standards. All these other guys that he featured, of course they will do. But the random people, like semi-influential people in the game, he needs that cosign as well. OAPs, comedians, all these IG comics, all of them, he needs a cosign. If
Don Jazzy and Peruzzi ever get on a song together, just like we're about to see, or maybe not, get on a song together, how do you think that song will sound?
See, now Don Jazzy as a singer, he is always different, but then he's not usually the best. Like, because the way he sings is totally different. Like when he sings, it looks like it's a different song you're listening to. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. So, and he has stopped that for a while. So I don't think what's it going to sound like. I'm not expecting it to wow me like that. This track with B-Red was just decent. I mean, B-Red when it comes to music is not as top notch like that, but we know that yes, Don Jazzy did his thing. Even if Don Jazzy is not a career singer, he's a career producer. That's what he's made. That's what he's made his bread and butter. So I'm not going to be wowed. It's not something I'll be looking forward to, a Don Jazzy featuring Peruzzi or Peruzzi
featuring Don Jazzy.
No, I won't be looking forward to that.
Okay, finally, before we go, Don Jazzy as an influencer, Don Jazzy as a producer, Don Jazzy as
singer?
As a singer, as an artist and everything. Peruzzi has gone on to tell Don Jazzy, Baba, here is what I have. My question is, do artists really need a Don Jazzy to push their record, either a single or a project?
Well, I won't say 100% because it's a strategy, and it's a good strategy. I mean, the 1,001 ways for you to achieve your aim in mathematics. There's more than one way to solve an equation or to get the answer to a maths question. So it's a good strategy. I won't say it's a need, but it's a good strategy. If they're able to secure that kind of cosign from Don Jazzy, it's a good strategy. It will help them. Of course, it will help them. But it's not a question of whether they need it. If they decide to do it, it's good. If they don't decide to do it and go another route, it's still good. The cocoa is they should achieve the aim of making sure the album is well received and it's quality. That's the cocoa.
And then Tenny and Nicole were not on that video in terms of the artist and everything.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
Well, maybe perhaps we're now seeing why the album was delayed. Maybe, I don't know. You said Nicole had under new management. Yeah. Perhaps the song needs to be cleared. And maybe he's finding it difficult to clear it. And then perhaps maybe say, okay, maybe not on this album.
And Tenny as well?
Well, Tenny's album 2 is coming out perhaps this February or in March. In March. So maybe she doesn't want a feature. I don't know. Maybe she didn't clear that as well.
Because the video has Wandeko, it has Patoranking, Don Jazzy, Tiwa, Fino, Davido.
And maybe the video doesn't have everything. Some of these guys might actually be on the album. So I think by the time the actual track list drops, I mean the
track list dropped a while ago. Maybe they're about to change it.
Yeah, because it's down still.
Yeah, that
was supposed to be the Rum Boogie that was supposed to be. It was in November or December. So I think there's going to be another Rum Boogie.
Okay.
So maybe these other artists, and then again he said it's going to be a double album. Is it going to be a double album? I don't know. perhaps if it's a double album, then these other guys will be on the other side of the album.
Okay, well, Don Jazzy is said to be on Rum Boogie, the album by Peruzzi. We want to hear your thoughts on that particular one. What exactly do you think Don Jazzy will bring to the table on this particular album? Will the album really bang much more than it should because of Don Jazzy influence? What exactly do you think Peruzzi should utilize Don Jazzy for? Influencing, producing, or the singing part of it? Which would you advise Peruzzi to go for in a Don Jazzy? We'd like to hear from all of you. We'd like to know your thoughts on that particular one. Rum Boogie, the album, is dropping in days, and of course we are going to come back here to let you know exactly, or to discuss what to expect from every of the artists listed on that particular album. There's a major miss on that album that we're going to discuss when we talk about what to expect. Of course, I'm keeping that very codedly close to my chest.
I think we've stylishly discussed it before, but let's see. Keep it close to your chest.
Yes. Yeah. When it drops, we are going to let you know about that particular one. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Please keep liking, keep subscribing, turn on your post notification button. We'll see you guys.